Good day, welcome to Lower Shijubomi Farm. So what you are watching is our electrification process while we were constructing our processing facility. The farm and the processing facility are different entities, and all you can see now is the NEPA people um, in the factory installing the transformer, and also some other people that came to do other work. And basically, my advice to anybody that wants to go into processing: number one, make sure you have reliable light in your area. In our area, we use a 23 line. I think, if I'm not wrong, that's the line we use. That line is the most stable line in Nigeria right now. And as you can see, our meter that's been installed on the pole. This enables us to have light at any time. Also, where the transformer is only for the processing plant. We don't share light with the community. The transformer is only for the processing plant. And also our processing our what do you call it? Our cold room is a 3-phase cold room, meaning it's not a single phase. Your refrigerator in your house is a single phase, but the cold room is a 3-phase cold room. This enable us to use this enable us to have more equipment on it. And it was expensive doing this. I am not going to lie, really, really expensive. But was it worth it? Yes, extremely, extremely worth it. I would never do anything, or I would never advise you to do anything that is not 3-phase. And even before you do a 3-phase, you have to make sure that you are on a good, stable line. And as you can see right now, is the cold room being put on. The green indicates that it's running well. That is all the panel boxes. I mean, it wasn't an easy thing. Even now, these panel boxes has been changed. We later found out that the wiring that was used at first was actually smaller. So I think it was a 3 mm or a 5 mm. So they advised us to use a bigger 6 mm into the facility. Now you can see the fans that we use. You see the compressor right there. The compressor is the blue and green. See the evaporator right there, which is outside. You see the wirings that we use. You see how thick it is. It's not thick enough. That's the switchover box, and that's the panel that indicates if the cold room is on or if it is off. And also the panel helps us indicate if there's trouble. If the red light is on, it means there's trouble. The green, blue, and orange is actually good. So that's what you are watching right now. And also on the next slide, you will see the transformer installation on the processing center. It's a very, very big project. We hope that in coming years that anybody that want to process in our vicinity in Omiadio area can come and process with us. And also we had to do the electrification again. That means the first one we did cost us 800,000, but we were advised by NEPA to get our own transformer, which they gave us in install. Which wasn't easy, but we were able to pull it off. But it's a good thing. I mean, if we were to do it again, I will call NEPA. We actually contracted somebody that was not NEPA to do the electrification for us, and we found out that the wirings and the wires they use, the cable wires they use, was substandard, meaning we had to do it twice. This would have been avoided if we contacted NEPA from day one. And as you can see, the poles that were used. So we had to erect almost like 18 to 19 poles from the main road down into the factory. You see the pole holder right there. You can see how stable it is. So come rain, come sunshine, we are not going to be affected. Even if it is windy, we will still have light, as long as there's light on the power line. This is continuation of the installation, starting from the installation of the transformer itself. It was not an easy journey. At least this processing center took us almost a year for us to complete. And glory be to God, we've been in operation now for close to a year, and we're still getting used to it. And all you are saying now is the wire. It's the wires. And this slide right here, it's the connection also. So these are the NEPA guys still installing. And like I was saying, if you are going to embark on having a processing plant, I will advise you, please contact NEPA. The reason being, they know what is the best to do. They know the best things to use. And also, don't just contact just ordinary NEPA guy. Go to their main office, speak to them. They will probably give you a contractor who might be a NEPA official that will actually help you in installing this. Everybody's capacity is different. We were fortunately enough to pull funds together from our families and friends, which enabled us to start this project. This project was not an easy thing to do. I am not going to lie. If anyone needs an advice on how to get this done again, please feel free to either comment, shoot me an email, which is in our profile, and I will put you through on how to do it. It's an intense process. I am not gonna lie. It's very, very intense process. And also, you are saying the NEPA guys making sure that the transformer is stable. And also, this is one of the things that I appreciated them for. Basically, the installation of the transformer and the wiring of this whole place took us almost a month plus to do, because the transformer was not available when it was done, when the cables were being installed. And so it was done in phases. So this was actually the last phase, because at the beginning of the first phase, they first of all dug holes where the poles will be sitting on. So these two poles, I think they are one of the tallest poles. I can't remember. I think it's 18 meters or 19 meters for each poles, and each poles are very expensive. Compared to the first time when we did the electrification ourselves, we got maybe 2 concrete pole and 1 wooden pole. Oh my God, it was horrible. And here is also one of the wrongest things that happened to us in this business, which is borehole. Did you know that we dug borehole 5 times? We had to dig borehole 5 times. This is what you are seeing right now. They are casing the borehole the first time we did it. Would you believe if I told you that after we finished casing this borehole collapsed? Would you believe that? Do you know how much it cost us to make this borehole? Do you know how many days? Close to 3 weeks. Reason being that the land was muddy. Reason being that the borehole was dug during rainy season. Even with that, they didn't do the borehole properly. It wasn't done properly. Even with the survey that was done, was done in a wrong way. You just keep watching. You keep saying, as I'm explaining to you, please don't make the same mistake as we did earlier. Never, ever use people that have smaller cars. Look for smaller borehole drilling like this. They will never get it right. They will tell you they are getting it right, but they will never. I've experienced it. These people dug borehole for us twice. The first one collapsed. The second one was dug again. If I told you they did not dig up to 50 meters before they told us that we have water. Yes, we had water, but unknown to us, the water that we had that was coming out was just surface water. Can you imagine surface water? That was all that was coming out. So that means during production, during processing, actually, we will have to pump. During processing, we had to get a timer, which enables the pumping machine to pump every 5 minutes. And guess what? The water that was coming out was muddy. We didn't know all this until everything was over. It was quite a pathetic state. This is the third. I think this is the third bowl. This is the final bowl that we did. From the man actually did a very, very wonderful job. If you need his number, just comment or shoot me an email or come to my DM either via Facebook, via Twitter, or via IG. I will basically send you his information. It was one of the best things that we ever did. And this is water. Even the first four boreholes we did, we never saw granite. We never saw stones. With this, we actually saw stones. And as you can see, this was done perfectly. It was done perfectly by, I forgot the name of the company, but I think I still have the information with me anytime you need it. It's one of the things that people always overlook. Water is very, very essential whenever you are processing or whenever you decide to have a processing plant. It's not an easy thing. So 2020, from January to December 2020, we dug 5 boreholes in that land. Reason being, everybody we were getting, we were just quack until we found this man. This man was God sent, and it was one of the best feelings ever to have water. Can you imagine having water? You know how long it took us to achieve this. It took a very, very long time. Even after we got the water, do you know we had to refloor the whole compound again because we thought we had water. If you look towards the fence area, was the first place where they dug the borehole. And after that, the previous slide you saw where the water was coming out, oh my God, was a horrible state.